Klay Thompson of the Golden State Warriors. We watched footage of Klay kind of turn his shoulder at Steph Curry.
There's a new career high, and Steve's like, can we foul it?
We know all about the trade rumors and things of that nature. He just got benched, I believe, for the first time in his career as a professional. He did produce well that night. But when you look at all the trade rumors and you see that interaction with him and Steph Curry, should Klay Thompson, fellas, feel backstabbed by Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors? I know y'all said yesterday it's all business, but I wanted to revisit that question today.
I know I know that he feels backstabbed. If you think about the fact that he feels like he should be paid, that's number one, backstab. And then this going on the bench probably feels like a backstab. And also those rumors coming out about LeBron James, you know who was going to be in that deal. So he probably feels backstabbed about that. So those are three different ways he feels backstabbed by Steph in the organization.
So you feel like he should feel backstabbed, or he does feel backstabbed by both entities, both Steph and the team?
He probably feels both.
Do you have a problem with that? Do you feel like he's wrong if that hypothetically is true? You personally, do you feel like he has a point?
I think it depends on how everything's done. There's some obvious things like he probably, I hate to talk about people's money, but should he get max dollars at this point? You know? Then as far as being a starter, should he be a starter? Should he come on the bench? Will he be more effective on the bench? You know, if those are conversations he's been having with them behind the scenes and he's not listening, then is it really a backstab and more of a power play in business?
Right. What about the Steph factor, though?
Same thing. Steph may have been having, I'm sure, well, we're thinking that possibly he's been having conversations with him over things behind the scenes. And if he's not listening, I know that Steph is a competitor too, and he probably wants to get one more championship because he could put himself in that GOAT room officially. And you voted it, but you know, if he gets another championship, you already know what they're gonna say. So
what they gonna say?
Maximize. They're gonna say he needs to be over Bron.
Who?
If he gets a fifth championship over Bron, if he gets a fifth championship over Bron, you know they're gonna say that. Am I wrong, BA?
No, you're not. That's what I said. That's what I told you. I told you this like months ago. If Steph Curry get one more, oh my gosh, and LeBron still get four.
Oh my!
Hey, on LeBron's watch. On LeBron's watch. Like on his watch.
If he get that fifth one, that's why I want Bron to get the fifth one, but he gonna have to pull something out of his head.
Yeah, people gonna relook. They're gonna relook a bunch of things.
And he's older. So that's why he need to get number 5 because Steph is going to be around a little bit longer to go get a fifth one.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. Y'all going to sit up here in my face and tell me if Steph Curry wins another title, we'll have a real conversation about him being over LeBron James?
Yep.
They're going to do it. It's going to happen. The conversation is going to happen.
It's already happening now because they both got 4.
It's happening with who? Crackheads?
No.
Who is happening with? Because I'm trying to figure out who's having these conversations. Steph Curry. Yo, this is insane that y'all did that.
They both top 10 players. They both are considered now. Like more and more people are putting Steph as top 10.
That is
LeBron. I got him pretty much in there. He rised up when he got that 4th one.
Yeah, and if he get a 5th one, oh my God, if LeBron stays at 4, it's gonna be.
Hold on, BA. Hold on for a second, Hank. What did you say if Steph wins the 4th one? What happens again?
I said when he won that 4th one and he got the finals MVP, he rose up to me. If he ain't in there, he's in that 10. He's right outside that door.
Knocking on how many rings right now? 4?
He's got 4. He's got 2 NBA MVPs and he's got a finals MVP.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if he wins one more NBA championship, you will put him in a conversation of LeBron James?
He's in that room. For sure.
They're going to consider him top 5 of all time. He's passing everybody and being number 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. He's going to be up there. I'm trying to tell you. You think it's a game. LeBron,
don't let him go. Don't let him go to the playoffs like he did, just dominating. It's really going to be a conversation.
Fact.
This is the most disrespectful take that I've had on my show all 2024. And I want to personally thank BA and Hank for bringing this madness to my platform this afternoon on All-Star Weekend, because I get to document it and I get to revisit this. This man, Steph Curry, is not even out of the conversation of who's the best point guard in history. He's still trying to fight that fight with Magic Johnson. But y'all will put him in the conversation of LeBron James because he has 5 rings.
Yeah,
when 3 of his 4, he wasn't even a Finals MVP.
But he contributed heavily to those.
Not in the final round, he didn't. He struggled in a couple of those finals.
No, he did. He only struggled in the ones he lost. He only struggled in the ones he lost. The ones they won.
And I hate saying this, Steph Curry is the greatest guard ever.
Nah, he ain't better than
He's not better than Magic.
All
Johnson,
his accolades, with all his accolades, BA, all the accolades.
Better than Magic. What about Magic accolades? What accolades does Steph got that Magic don't got?
Yeah, Magic can't shoot like him. So that's why I'm saying
shoot like him. Magic got more rings.
I'm talking about
Magic was a glorified role player. His last whatever. Man, we ain't doing this. He was a glorified. His last like 4 years in the NBA was a glorified role player. We're not doing this, bro.
BA. Should Klay Thompson feel backstabbed by Steph Curry or the Warriors?
Of course he should. I want to say hell yeah. Hey, that's a fact, bro. I said, we talked about this. I said it was business. But at the same time, even though it's business, hey, we got a friendship and we super close. And hey, y'all ever heard of the story of Brutus and Caesar? How Brutus stabbed Caesar in the back? That's Steph Curry and Klay Thompson right now.
But Hank made an interesting point. If there's something to separate or deciding factor in this whole story, Klay's production on the basketball court has been subpar. He's kind of made his own bid over these last couple years when we talk about the lack of productivity. He's had his moments of greatness, but overall, he has not played that well. And I feel like if he is asking or relying on Steph or someone to save him, he's asking for a big alley-oop. It's not necessarily deserved or warranted, because the way he's been playing consistently, he should be on the trading block, if you ask me. But because he was a part of something that they built so special, and they haven't built anything like that without him, I think it's tough to just get rid of him like that.
Yeah, this the one thing Gilbert brought up, and that's probably another reason why he's upset. Like, back in them early years of that formation, he was the guy covering up Steph's weaknesses with the defense.
Yes. And he was the one breaking the records.
Yep. So that's where I think he feel like more like all the stuff I did early on, I was being quiet. I wouldn't put myself in the best conversation when I know I did a lot more for that Splash Brother, that whatever they call him and Draymond and Steph together combination. He feels backstabbed by that.
Well, welcome to getting old and broke down.
Talk about it.
The same thing happened with players like Dwayne Wade, etc. I can go down a complete list of players who lost it. And if your team still has a potential chance to win and you are hindering them from doing it, we liable to get rid of you, or we're liable to bench you. And that is where that's my kickback to the stab in the back. You may feel that way, but I guarantee you, in 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when the situation dies down, players get even older and they start to go to the Hall of Fame, they're going to understand. He doesn't understand because he's still in the heat of the moment and done so much for the organization. But we've been paying you for what you've done. Now we're about to pay you for what you're doing now. We're not like you've been getting a bag. It's not like you weren't getting paid before and you were killing, and now we got to make up. We got to make up how much we got to pay you. No, we've been paying you for your services, and thank you for what you've done for the city. Now here's a chocolate candy bar. Here's a letter of and the key to a half a key to the city. Thank you, and we'll see you later. We'll see you later when we do our Hall of Fame retirement thing. That's it.
Yep. And like they say also, it's an adjustment, which I think I understand. Guys being like pampered all this time, being the stars for all these years, being the starter, it's hard to adjust that role of being at the top and having to take less of a role. So I think that's an adjustment he has to make. I think Allen Iverson had to do it. Carmelo had to do it. It's a lot of players. I think I even heard Aldridge talk about it on his podcast before, having an adjustment of, hey, I'm not the guy anymore. I got to step back.
Bro, LeBron got everybody. This is one, bro. LeBron got everybody drinking this special juice, bro. It's only one LeBron. It's only one person that can go 20-some years and be dominant for real. It ain't too many people can do that. And LeBron got everybody in their 16th, 17th season, 13, 14, 15, thinking that they should be this and that. No, that's rare. That's rare.
Yep. And his situation is totally different than everybody else.
Yeah, you got special.
He won. He won. Had he not won, the Lakers wouldn't. No one would put up with it. The only team that will put up with it is if you stay with one team like Malone did, Stockton. They'll put up with your whatever you're doing. But beyond that, no.
Man, if I was Klay, I'd go down. I would go down to Miami with Jimmy Butler and them and go get some of that special juice. So he'll be all right.
If you guys enjoy daily NBA content, make sure that you follow, subscribe, and like this platform. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you all for your support. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.